picture this. You're at the scene, hair's wet. There's like a Campari spritz just waiting for you there. You throw on this dress, you grab the drink. You're like an absolute vision.
A vision. I can see it.
Somebody help me get over it. Somebody help me, yeah.
Event season is in full swing, so I'm here today with Billie to chat all things event style dressing and chat through our favourite products, trends, everything we've seen in the event world.
Exciting.
Yeah, so the tennis is in full swing. I know you are the biggest Wimbledon fan.
I do really love it, yeah.
What would you be wearing?
Okay, so I feel like I always have that Kendall Jenner look in my head. I think she watched the USA for maybe 2 years ago, and it was like a white dress with a navy jumper around her waist, navy hat, big silver earrings.
Chic.
And I've been wanting to recreate it and try it ever since, because I do feel like that's actually quite easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Like an easy look to redo. So I'm a big fan of like a floaty dress, and particularly for the tennis, I just want it to be crisp.
Yeah,
as crisp as the whites on court.
Yeah.
So I really don't think that you can go wrong with like a white cotton poplin, very well ironed.
Well ironed, yeah.
Because that's the only downside to linen, right? It looks so chic and easy breezy, but then you sit in it and you look like a crinkled lump.
Yeah. So
well, at least I look like a crinkled lump. Whereas like a really good quality cotton, I just think looks amazing.
Yeah, and I also feel like I love the head to toe white look. I feel like it's so chic, and come event season, you can't wear it to a wedding, and I feel like the races or Wimbledon or Ascot, like that's when you can So yeah, I totally agree. I also love the pinstripe look. I think Sienna Miller wore this blue pinstripe suit, I'm gonna say like 2-3 years ago, and I always think that also looks super chic. There's one in Massimo Dutti right now. It's navy with a really fine pinstripe running through it, and it's double breasted, it's linen, but like crisp linen.
Oh, nice.
And I think that is also super chic.
What are you wearing underneath it?
I wear nothing.
Okay.
I would maybe wear like a silk cami, but then because it's double breasted, I would just button it all the way up so you can't really see. So just like a little bit of.
Okay, for the girlies that don't get hot, that's your jam. For the girlies that get hot, a wafty cotton dress.
Yeah, you need that. You need that air. There's also, do you know the brand Label Edition?
Yes, yeah.
They do some really amazing, kind of more like statement separates, but that matches. Pip wore an amazing one to Wimbledon, and it was kind of like almost like the colour of your dress, but in a stripe.
Oh,
with
nice.
the big like pussy bow blouse, super chic. And they've got some really cool trousers.
It's quite good to let the clothes do the talking at those events instead of having to like rely on the accessories, because you do sort of want to be like, for Wimbledon and things like that, I want to be as hands-free as possible. You want a hand-free for champagne. Yeah. You want a hand-free to like take snaps of everything and everybody. Yeah. So it is quite good to like invest in a statement piece of clothing.
Totally. A peplum hem as well, like that's another trend that I love. There's a brand called Libero, and I think Polly wore one of the jackets to Wimbledon yesterday.
Oh yeah, it looks so
which is super cute. And they've also, and it is an investment brand, definitely, but yeah, the one she was wearing is like a satin jacket with a little peplum. They all do like,
so lady, that jacket.
It's so lady. It's such a good shape. But this season they brought out a sort of almost like a boucle t-shirt, which then the collar folds down or can be up, and that comes in a red and a white, and like the head to toe white. Definitely you could dress it down with like a casual like linen pant, but then smart tailor trousers. Love.
Would you say you like lean into separates more for event dressing?
100%. I find a dress really difficult.
It's so interesting, isn't it? Because I think of event dressing and immediately think dress.
Yeah.
And like I like very rarely consider separates. So
really?
For event dressing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think generally like that is what the market is for. Like I feel like it's really hard, and I feel like at the moment everything is very like strappy, and if you don't want skin on show, like I don't like having skin on show either. So I feel like dresses I find really difficult to find this time of year. So yeah, I always lean into separates. So event trends, what are you loving?
Okay, so I'm really obsessed with the kind of built-in scarf dress. And I love it because it feels really Indian to me. Yeah. Like that's how we would wear dresses to weddings. Like it's called a dupatta, and that's how it's very much part of the outfit, and like you style it as very much part of the outfit. Okay. And I just think it looks so gorgeous. Yeah. I love India's edit that she did with Monsoon.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Well, so many of those had scarves. Yeah. Like part of the look, and I just think it looks really elegant. It looks really chic. It looks really beautiful,
Really beautiful.
in a very understated, classy way.
Yeah, I think you're so right. It's just that touch of like elegance and sophistication that it really adds that sort of charm.
Big into that, and big into it maybe for other people. I'm TBC on whether I can actually pull this off, but I do really love the drop hem.
Oh, so good.
Dresses.
Yeah.
There's an abundant supply of them.
Oh my God, there are so many. And that, do you know what? I feel like there are a lot of trends that I can really appreciate from afar. And I'm not sure how well I would wear them.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful. Actually, there was a really beautiful one. Do you know the brand De La Valle?
Yes.
I tried an amazing dress from Harvey Nichols from them, and it was like drop hem waist, white, kind of like crinkled here, these amazing big shoulders. And
wow.
It was just, I just think the silhouette it creates is really elegant.
It is. It's very soft and pretty and feminine. But it might be a trend that I also appreciate from afar.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can dig into it entirely and with my body shape, but I do think the girls that are doing it
Yeah, it looks
well.
gorgeous. Yeah, India's dress, the blue one, is stunning.
And that has I think that's drop hair man, has a necktie.
Yeah.
So congrats, India. Rolled
Well
the
done.
trends.
So good.
Okay, what trends are doing it?
I mean, I talked about all white, but I feel like that is, anytime I see anything that's all white, I just think chic, chic, chic. Libero have got this ruffle blouse, which I saw on Ariel Shahness, who is like the queen of event dressing. She always looks so incredible. And it was just a real statement, and like the lines and the ruffles just created this amazing silhouette, but it was still separate. And I think I just loved how much of an impact that made. It was really cool.
I think all white looks so stunning, but I just do not know how people stay clean.
Like, you need a Tide pen in your bag every way.
True. I did really go through a Tide pen phase, but I can't touch anything. Like I can't touch my face, my hair, a drink, nothing, because it just marks immediately. And it's as much as I want to be like an all white dress girly, because I do think it just looks so clean and so cool. It's too silly for it.
Also, polka dots, I think, are having a real moment again.
Yeah.
I think, like, forever, the Pretty Woman reference will always be there. But I feel like there's really modern ways to wear it through, whether it's like skirts, separate dresses, like the teeny tiny polka dots, and the big ones now. I feel like that's definitely having its moment too.
Holly actually had a mega polka dot dress on yesterday at Wimbledon. It was like a polka dot mini, but the dots were like quite big, so it felt more like a pattern as opposed to like a print.
Yeah.
Very sexy, very chic.
So good. Okay, what about what you'd wear to a wedding?
So I've just launched a collection with Rixo, and that's so
Congratulations, and it is so beautiful.
Thank you. We wanted to make dresses in there that were like perfect for weddings.
Yeah.
So I always want something that you can just really dance in at a wedding, because you want to like have a good time. I don't want to feel restricted. So the pieces that we have come up with are very like free flowing.
Yeah.
And the one that I actually wore one to a wedding, and it was like the most perfect wedding dress, mainly because it's so frilly that if you do drop something down yourself, it's easy to touch. But it's like a tiered seafoam green dress,
so
and it's got an elasticated neckline that you could pull off the shoulder if you wanted it off the shoulder. It just moves beautifully, and it's really light.
Yeah.
And it has been my favorite thing to wear to a wedding.
It was so gorgeous. That must have been so fun designing a collection, because you're basically like, what do I need to wear for my summer event season?
What plans have I got this summer? How can I dress myself? Yeah. That was a great wedding dress. And we did another one that's like got, again, because I just do really love this part of women, like, so it's got cut out shoulders, and it's kind of like periwinkle lilac coloured.
Oh my God, periwinkle! I've not thought of that colour in a really long time. I love that.
Favourite word.
I love that word.
And I think with like really beautiful silver accessories, it was just
gorgeous.
Quite like ethereal for a wedding. I just want something that I know I'm going to feel good in, so I can just let loose, have fun.
I think it's super important to, like, obviously you want to feel good in it, but sometimes I think when you've got a dress code, you start thinking about all these random things, and you can kind of go out of your own personal style.
Yeah.
And it's really important to remember that, because if you don't feel good and you don't feel comfortable, then I think that really shines through. Well, mine it totally goes against everything I've just said about not wearing dresses, but there's a dress from Victoria Beckham where the shape is just so elegant. It's like a silhouette that she does season after season. It's kind of got this like knot sort of tie here, so it kind of, the way that it falls like on the bias with these little puff sleeves, and I just think for maybe more of an evening or like a black tie wedding,
gorgeous,
super chic, and again like a dress that you'll just kind of have in your wardrobe, and you know you'll be able to just throw on and just feel good. And
I feel like all of the trends that you love kind of came to fruition in what you wore to the RA summer party, right?
Yeah.
It was like a white twisted.
Oh no, it was yellow. It was actually
yellow?
Yeah, it was actually like butter yellow, which was like wild for me. That I was wearing.
I mean, you
colour.
looked unbelievable.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, that was like a dream come true event dress. Like, it's from Hough, which is one of my favourite British designers. They're both ex-Topshop, and I feel like the girls just know how to dress women and what makes a woman feel good. But yeah, it was a real like fairy tale dress, and I felt like princess.
So if anybody wants a recap of all of the event dressing trends, look at Lu's Instagram.
Basically. What about a big birthday? Any fun party outfits you've seen?
I love ASOS range for that. What I think they do really well is they do like sequins and detailing and embellishment in a really like accessible price point way, and go big on your birthday.
Yeah, I agree.
I always go big, too big sometimes on my birthday, but I like the shapes that they do. They're like quite dramatic, quite oversized. There's an amazing one. It's like a long sleeve orange dress that has like a ruched knot detail across the waist and a big gold buckle. That I actually have it, and I haven't worn it yet because I've had an occasion to wear it too.
Someone invite me to a really fun party.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. They used fabrics really well. Like they used like satin and organza and silk in a really fun way, and I think the sizing is brilliant, and there's great options.
It was amazing. We went to head office, and we like met with some of the pattern cutters and the designers, and the way they were placing on the sequins and the beads, and it was an amazing experience to just see how they work and like creating works of art. And it's really well priced, and they're really statement and really fun. That Charlotte wore an amazing orange one with these big discs to the Serpentine party, which looked incredible and so expensive. So yeah, definitely ASOS range for fun party wear.
I do always get complimented whenever I wear an ASOS range dress. What's yours?
Mine was a bit like fun and flirty. It's also from Della Valle, and it was a very short white lace mini. And I don't know if I feel like I thought that was like my hen or it's a really fun party, but it was like high neck with these like little sleeves, like this knot here, and it was just really fun and flirty, and I feel like you can't not have a good time in a dress like that.
Sorry, you keep telling me that you only want to wear separates and everything I've put in here is dresses. Lu, let your dress out.
I know, maybe I just need to. I feel sometimes maybe I feel like I got in my head that I can't do it, and then actually just need to just try it and see.
Right, this is our petition. We're going to get you a dress for the next episode.
And the other one was one from Iraqi, which is actually also a dress, but it was sensational, like super sexy, long, but like a really deep slit up the side. And I feel like if you were like having a beach party and it was your birthday and you're just like having some lols and some dancing on the beach, but like chic but hot.
That's a bit of a Hodge dress.
Yeah, it's a Hodge dress. Any wish list pieces?
Oh, yes,
that you've
I
seen?
do have a wish list piece. I love Lee Matthews. I do think Australian brands do like summer dressing so well. And I've just got an obsession with like sea foamy green and all the sort of like green and blues that surround that colour. And there's an amazing one from Lee Matthews, and it's like long sleeve, pleated front, organza, just looks so
gorgeous,
easy, breezy. I just think, imagine you just get out the sea, right? Picture this. You're out the sea, hair's wet, there's like a Campari spritz just waiting for you there. You throw on this dress and grab the drink, you're like an absolute vision.
A vision, I can see it. You're glowing.
Yeah, but I'm booking a flight after this.
Yeah, love. I think, those easy pieces that always make you feel good. And that's a good colour as well. Mine was a little two-piece I saw in Jeanette Madsen, who is one of the creative directors of Rotate, which is another like really amazing event dress brand.
Yeah.
And it's like a little short peplum top with the sleeves, and then the harem pants, which I've seen so much of, again, like creeping in this new trend that's coming in for the summer. And it's just so chic and effortless and easy breezy summer girl.
What shoe are you wearing with it?
I would wear like a strappy thong. I think you don't want anything around your ankle. I don't think you want anything too busy, or like a sort of long line ballet flat.
Yeah, with a bit of toe cleavage.
With a bit of toe cleavage, or like a thong sandal here. But I think definitely nothing around the ankle.
Okay, noted.
What about styling hacks?
I constantly travel, and I'm pretty sure I have it in my handbag now, with a little pouch just full of massive earrings.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like whatever you're wearing, if you just chuck on a big pair of earrings, I just feel more done. Even if you just had a t-shirt and jeans on and you whacked on a big pair of earrings, like you're immediately ready for a drink with friends in the evening, or like you're on the beach, you've just got a sarong and your swimsuit on and you whack on a big pair of earrings, like you're ready for the beach bar. I just think have a little bag of some big, really fun, really statement, like go colourful earrings.
Yeah.
I think that's an easy hack to conquering summer dressing.
I think it's the same with sunnies as well, like a good statement sunny. Again, if you've like not got your makeup on, you just got the water, mascara is like hanging down your face, but you put on a good pair of sunnies, then that's like status. It looks good.
Yeah, you do. You'd look expensive.
Exactly.
Even with like a £5 pair of sunglasses on, everybody just looks better with them on.
So good. What about anything from the high street that you've seen?
I have seen, in the theme of jewellery, I've seen Zara have got some really good jewellery bits
so
in.
good right now.
They've got this, like, it is something that I feel like as a clumsy person, I would probably tangle myself in quite quickly. But it's all like multicolored beads, shells, starfish. Like it feels like a holiday in one piece. And like I said, when you're throwing something on with like those easy breezy pieces, like just a t-shirt or just a kaftan or just a sarong, it just immediately like elevates that outfit.
I feel like summer is also the time to like really
up,
layer and like add more and more. And
there's a lot of layers going on there.
It's good. Mine is also a Zara piece and also in the shell theme, but it is a bag that just came online. It's been like on pre-order on wishlist for ages, and it's got like a wooden handle at the top, and then it is cream covered in shells and beads. And it's so chic, and I feel like it just would make really fun noise. But again, just like make an outfit feel more holiday and fun and really great.
After a couple of Camparis.
Yeah. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on accessories.
You really don't.
I think the high street does it so well, and like the fish trend is everywhere. And I think also if you're wearing something really like smart sometimes and you're more of a kind of casual gal, I think having a fun accessory just can kind of relax the look a little bit.
Yeah, it makes it really playful.
Exactly.
And also this is the time of year where you can be so playful and a bit silly, and like I think that's probably a better place to put your money is in high street accessories than like, you know, mega bucks.
Okay, final question. What about your best celebrity style crush or event dress style crush? Who have you seen that's nailing event dressing this summer?
I'm obsessed with Olivia Dean.
Oh my God, her at Wimbledon.
Her everywhere.
Yeah.
Her at Glastonbury, her at British Summertime, her in the street. Like, Olivia Dean can do no wrong.
Yeah.
One, her music is sensational, but two, like, I just think that she just looks glowing.
Yeah.
Like, so beautiful in whatever she's wearing. I can't get enough.
Yeah, the yellow at Wimbledon, I was like, that's really
It was
gorgeous.
really gorgeous.
Yeah. Mine was Chriselle Lim, who always looks like impeccable. I can't stop talking about white, but she wore this dress it was almost like a cape, deep like draping over the top of this white mini with this cutout hair with like sensational like slick, almost like the sort of Hollywood wave, but then really modern like little sunnies, and she just looked flawless.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Love her.
Could never be me, but I love that for her.
Yeah, I was like, wow, Eurovision. And Rochelle Humes at Wimbledon as well.
Oh,
she looked so good.
Gorgeous.
That hat, that was the moment.
Kind of big at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
I think, you know, like really bed into that theme. I want more from the celebs if anyone's watching. Yeah.
You got a few more days left to show.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was so fun. Thank you so much.
Can we go to a party too?
Yeah, we need to. We need to. Thank you so much for watching. Everything will be linked in the notes below.